Hey, what's going on, guys? Mindeq787B here. Welcome back to another episode of NASCAR Thunder 2004. In the last episode, we barely missed out on our sponsorship objective with CarQuest, and unfortunately, they're starting to become a little bit impatient. Nothing to worry about. I'll take care of that. They're just a bit impatient anyway with how we were performing. But our prestige is too high. We can't go back to the other ones. I don't even think we could afford it either because our crew costs like $100,000 per race. So in terms of like the garage area, I've been thinking for like the last 10 minutes, and the next race is Michigan. After this one, again, already we just went to Michigan though. I'm thinking I would need to repair this engine for a race just to get that back up and running, and also I would repair. Well, we won't need a whole lot of downforce, but we're just going to definitely need a whole lot of draft, though. So we're going to repair this for a race as well. And we're just barely staying above bankrupt right now. Ugh, it's crazy what we've been doing. Anyway, but this is the race. This was the race I've been saving up for a while, Watkins Glen. I enjoy Watkins Glen, so I can't wait to go back out there and just redeem ourselves from from the game screwing us over at Infineon. We're going to get our best equipment possible. Well, this engine, we're going to have no straightaway speed yet again, but that's fine. We really don't need it, except for like maybe one or two areas of the track. With that being said, let's just go straight into qualifying, and I'll see you guys then. Alright, here we go. Watkins Glen's a really technical track, so I'm going to try to be pretty much quiet throughout the qualifying run. Basically, what I did was I adjusted the gear ratios a little bit. I even made sure the downforce was at the highest. As well as my tire pressure being at 20 for the race. I probably should have just lowered it for the qualifying run there, but I don't know. I need to get used to handling this thing on the race as well. So I do want an extra lap with it, or two. That's about it, though. That's about what I did with the setup. There's a few corners on this track that we really don't want to mess up. Turn 1's one of them. This is another one of them because you don't want to sail it in too deep. You're going to hit that wall there. I also want to make sure I don't hit this wall here because I've seen plenty of racers end their races on that particular corner. So definitely want to be careful there on the carousel. As we head our way towards turn 10, here comes turn 11. Get a good launch, best you can anyway. Shift to fourth, and that's a lap. Oh, look at that. Pole position. That's our fourth pole this season. Trust me, the qualifying in this game, for some reason, is kind of easy. But as the seasons go by, it gets harder. I don't know why that is. This is like this in every difficulty level, by the way. Like, I even did a test on the first race at Daytona. In Thunder 03, I think it's different with lap times. In Thunder 04, they're about the same no matter what difficulty you're on, which is kind of dumb if you ask me. So that's probably why I got the pole at Martinsville, but it just fell off completely at the face of the earth. Same with Richmond and, well, I wouldn't say Sonoma. All right, say the line, crew chief. Never would have thought I got the 4 poles in this season, but hey, what are you going to do? That's a nice lap time. Well, we got to buy a few tenths actually over Mark Martin's. That's really nice. Anyway, off the pre-race.
The NASCAR Winston Cup Series made a right turn today on its way to Watkins Glen International for today's race, the Sirius at the Glen.
There aren't many road courses on the NASCAR Winston Cup schedule. What will the drivers have to deal with in this one, Barney?
Well, the Glen is quite fast for a road course. The problem is getting these big, heavy cars to handle well through the tight turns. A missed braking point can spell disaster for these drivers if they shoot through a corner too fast.
The CarQuest car is having some trouble in the points this year.
Well, there's always going to be someone who has to fill in the bottom of the points list. Of course, none of these guys want to ever see their name there. Sometimes it's just not your season to shine.
Dale Jarrett was part of one of the tightest point battles in NASCAR history in 1997. He ended up finishing second to Jeff Gordon.
And he didn't finish second by much, only 14 points, and Mark Martin wasn't too far behind either. Those last couple of races in a season are pretty exciting when a championship is on the line.
Something a little out of the ordinary in this one for Ward Burton.
I spoke to the crew chief this morning, and he told me that they just missed the setup in qualifying. but he does expect his driver to make his way up through the field and get a good finish without much problem.
You probably also noticed Stanton Barrett's back on the grid. It's about time, really. I was wondering what the heck happened with him and Roush.
Starting out front are the CarQuest car and the Pfizer Ford.
Yeah, it's also nice to see Mark Martin on the outside pole as well. Unfortunately, I had to steal it away from him, but that's just how it goes. He's probably gonna beat me in the turn 1 anyway. So let's just get into it. 22 laps around the Glen. It's gonna be a fun one, I think. He's gonna hold on to the top 10. I just want to get a top 10 today. I already know I'm not gonna make it on the straightaway speed. I don't think we're gonna make it clean on the first corner either, but that's okay. That's only a 30, which is okay.
Watch it. There's a car on your left.
I had to shift back down to third gear to make sure I get myself a good launch up the hill. It's just we're gonna get past some of these straightaways here, but that's fine. I was expecting this, to be honest.
All clear, buddy.
Slam on the brakes.
Stay alert.
I don't know how these guys are able to take these corners a lot better. Oh, I guess I didn't give Jared enough room there.
Okay.
I don't understand how the AI can take these corners and just send them in there a lot better than I can without locking up the tires a little bit. That's gonna be the goal, is to not have as much tire skid marks as possible. But knowing me, I'm probably not gonna meet that expectation. That was a good. Oh, caution already. Odd. I wonder what happened. That's odd. I didn't even cause this one. All right, let's see what happened.
Leaders out front by 3.5 seconds.
Oh my goodness. Spray just nearly takes out Fittipaldi, even though I really think that should not have been a caution, but hey, what are you gonna do? Feud's already in lap 1, guys. It's only lap 1. Well, it wasn't turn 1, so I won't say it's a meme. I don't think pitting now. I mean, I wasn't expecting a caution on lap 1, but I don't think anyone's pitting, so away we go. Of course, Junior is still leading the championship over Harvick, but that's just as they run. And back underway we go. Green flag, back out. Lap 5 of 22 already. Well, potentially we could just make this into a one-stop now.
The 88 car is looking to
I just completely botched a corner.
got one on your right.
Let's not do that, yeah? Especially when I want to get a top 10. See, I don't know when would be the perfect time to pit, because we just had a green flag, but I guess maybe I want to stay out as long as possible. That way I can just try to make it a one-stop, because I'm pretty sure this would have been a two-stop race. Oh, I'm going to not even make the corner there. Whoopsie-daisy there. See, in real-life NASCAR, I would have to come to a complete stop.
Seconds behind the leader.
All right, we're still holding strong with 8th. We're actually not that far behind from Labonte, so we might be able to try to get around him. Maybe within like the corners or so, not the straightaway here, because we have no speed whatsoever. Try to save the tire as best we can here. I don't want to skid the tires too much. Especially now that... Oh, we got some takers already down the pit road. They're coming out already. They're already committed to a okay, the frames just dropped for like a second, but we're back. I missed the corner because of that, but... no harm, no foul. Also, pit road in this game is very, very, very slow. Especially on coming out of the exit of pit road. So I do want to spend as little time, and I really don't want the crew members to completely mess up any of these stops. Because odds are we're going to lose time on pit road regardless to these top guys. But that's fine, as long as I get just good enough of distance away from everyone else that's behind me on track. And everything will be fine. I just want to make sure I don't kill these guys either. Or the tires. The last thing you want to do is keep locking up the tires, and they will wear out the fronts. So that's why I'm trying to be very patient and let these guys, like, barely make any passes on them, because I really don't want to destroy the car either, or risk making stupid moves. I mean, this isn't the online leagues I race in. Let the car coast a little bit. Oh, it's like we get close to Newman and Labonte, but I just don't want to make any passes right now. I'm comfortable. Okay, Newman's going in. He's committed to the two-stopper.
Keep hitting those marks. Leader's about 5 seconds ahead.
We're not gaining on Rusty, or pulling away anyway, but we're not losing him either. Like, I could barely still see him in my mirror. I probably should have made my gears a little bit longer if I was really gonna commit to a one-stopper, but hey. Maybe if I just coast more. Yeah, maybe if I were to coast more, I'll be able to make it on one. I mean, my efficiency stat is still not the greatest in the world, mind you. Well, I'm looking at the fuel gauge now. I really don't think even still one stop would be possible, actually. Maybe if I shift a little bit later, I could be able to do something.
The leader is about 6 seconds ahead.
Maybe just stay in third gear and fourth gear throughout the rest of the race, maybe. I am committed to this one-stopper idea, so I do want to make sure I'm using as little fuel as possible. Because I don't know how long the fuel run is, to be honest. I didn't do a fuel run. But so far, with the caution, it helps.
Your right front tire's wearing down. Try another line, or you won't last.
Right now, we're just doing a very good job of taking care of our car, and just be smart with the race. That's all. We don't need to really do, like, aggressive moves or anything like that. Like, I'm not really going to gain on Bobby Labonte or anything like that, so... my job right now is to make sure I don't kill the tires, and I don't kill the fuel. Stay out as long as we possibly can, and just try to make it to the end. On one. I'm also back on the manual transmission, too. So that could possibly help me out with that department.
We gotta pick up 7 seconds. Halfway there, buddy. You're right where you need to be. Stay hungry out there.
I'd love to be hungry, really, but I'd rather make it to the end first. I don't want to make sure I do anything stupid. Like, right now, I only got one car behind me, and that's Rusty Wallace. And I'm not going 100% because I want to make sure I want to make it to the end. The problem is, I don't think I can make it 10 laps. Alright, we could pit, like, maybe lap 13. But even then, it's going to be very, very, very close. Because some others are already committed to the two-stopper. I'm committed to one. The problem is my efficiency is...
Running on fumes, buddy.
8 laps. I can make it 8 laps, right? Well, 9, 8. I Just gonna have to run ultra low RPMs for the rest of the race. That's all. I mean, we're not losing that much time. I mean, we are, but we're not losing a whole lot of time to the rest of the field. That's the good news. We're gonna have to pit this lap no matter what we do. Like, I don't know if I'm gonna make it another lap. So we're gonna have to pit this time. We've done a really, really good job at taking care of the tires, and we've also done a really good job at managing as long as we can with the fuel. Yeah, we can make it to the end. I think we can. All right, I'm gonna stay in 4th gear for the rest of the lap, as I do a piss poor job at making the chicane. But at least I haven't, like, deliberately, like, well, you really can't deliberately just go through the chicane. It's impossible. Fuel light's on. That means we gotta go pit. I'm gonna be in 4th gear for the rest of the lap. I don't know what the heck happened to Rusty Wallace. I think he's also trying to save fuel, make it to the pit road anyway as well. Like, these guys have yet to pit. They need to come in, too. Or is it their efficiency is just that good? The worst thing we need to do is speed on pit road. So we need to go to 70. Really good. Really good stuff. Yep, that's what we want. I'm very proud of that first run. Plus, we kept our car mostly clean that entire run. Hopefully we don't get into traffic. Kind of need to knock on some wood here for that one.
The crew jumps over the wall and begins the service to the machine. This is their opportunity to shine. They can't make any mistakes here. It'll be a routine 4-tire change. They'll also put in 2 cans of gas, 4 tires of gas on this stop.
Good stuff. A little bit faster than expected.
Clean stop, no mistakes.
Now everyone else is up ahead is probably going to do a 2-stopper. We're committed to 1.
Watch the guys on the track.
That pit stop put us back down to 36, but we're at fresh tires and full tank of gas. Get out of my way, Mike Skinner.
Got a car on your left, buddy. You put another behind you. Number 4 is coming up quick.
Now let's see where this fuel cycle set puts us. Yeah, there's a lot of people on pit road now, so we're gonna need to gain on them like right away. Let's see how many spots we gain this time. All right, we gained a lot of spots actually. We gained about 10. Still got a lot of people that yet to come down pit road. We're not gonna win this race, but we're definitely gonna get like a good finish, and that's honestly what I'm looking for. All right, there's some of them coming in now. That's good. That's how we know. Just gotta make it to the end. That's all I'm worried about.
On your right.
Get out of my way, Kevin LePage. I know you're the Dover winner, but I'm not letting that happen again. All right, let's see how many we gain this time. Honestly, doing this whole fuel saving strat is not really possible on automatic. You need to do it on manual. I have it where the R2 button to accelerate and the R2 button to accelerate, L2 button to decelerate and brake.
There's a guy on your right. That's one more down.
And also the shifting gears, the shift up is R1 and shift down is L1. Somehow we got ahead of Bobby Labonte, even though he was miles ahead. He probably must have got held up in traffic or something during the pit cycle or something like that. But hey, we're now ahead of him. Not for long though.
Number 18 is looking left.
I smoked the tires a little bit. Gotta take it easy. Don't need to be greedy. We don't need to be greedy. We still gotta make it to the end. We still got about 6-7 laps to go. We just do so much better at some of these guys that in turn 10. But in turn 11, I think we lose it all. Yeah, we're not going to bother. Go ahead.
Someone got by you. Let's go after him.
That's fine.
Okay, we're clear.
Until I know for sure we can make it, then we'll just go back to pushing it. We're in the top 10.
Clear.
I don't think we're done yet either. So that's honestly good stuff. We could possibly get a top 5. Potentially. I don't know. I'm just trying to take it easy. I think Kenseth needs to pit again. I think Craven that's up there needs to pit again. So this pit cycle is not done yet. We're gonna have 5 laps to go coming to the line. Uh oh, we got someone blowing up here. I'm gonna have to avoid it. I had to avoid Jeff. I had to avoid Jeff Green like that. I didn't mean to do that.
Okay, we're clear.
All right, so now we're right behind the point leader, Dale Earnhardt Jr.
Let's go now.
I'm used to seeing Jeff Gordon leading the points, not Dale for some reason. So I don't know why. I was about to say Jeff Gordon. We're still not done the pit cycle yet, though. So I'm very excited. See what's in store.
There's a guy on your
That's
right.
Dale Jr. We're actually going to make a pass on the point leader. Come on. Fight him for it.
He's still there.
Now I want to fight him for it. He's going to get a good launch into the chicane. I'm going to be wise and back off.
Clear on both sides.
We're gonna get around him here on the chicane. Look at that. Clean overtake. Alright, we got about 4 laps to go. This race is going by really, really quickly. I like that. You can see why I was looking forward to this race. Can we try to get a pass on Rob? Oh, no. Ah, we hit the inside wall a little bit. I think Junior might be on old tires. We see someone on pit road. I think that's Craven. No.
88 car that's got a run on you. Got one on your right. We're falling back. Focus on the
Yeah,
orange, buddy.
that's fine.
Okay, we're clear.
Got about 4 laps to go. I think we're good. I think I'm done fuel saving.
Watch it. There's a car on your left.
We still got to manage our tires to the end, though.
Clear all around.
Because we smoked them earlier in that 1 lap. Trying to coast. Coast. Not go 3 wide here.
Got a car on your left, buddy. That pass was for position. Nice job. Clear.
Yeah, I think we're done fuel saving. I think we are. We got 3 laps with just over half tank. We're good.
Fuel's down to half.
Yeah, we're more than good. Let's push it to the end. We got 3 laps to go now. We're definitely good. No more hiding. Time to put up or shut up. Jared's on a mission.
Front tire's a little worn.
It's fine. Left front's worn. As long as we don't keep making it very worn, we're good. We're ready to push, though. I think we could get around Newman. I don't know about Jarrett, but definitely
Right
Newman.
front tire's wearing down. Try another line or you won't last.
Nah, he got back on the gas a lot earlier than I did. But we're gonna have a good corner into 6. Into 10, I mean.
Watch it. There's a car on your left.
Send it down turn 11.
Up another spot.
And what our spotter said, up another spot. Good stuff. And I think we got some people on pit road. I think these are lap down cars, though.
Car to your left.
And they were lap down cars.
For him is in your rear view
And our old friend Kyle Petty is also in the mix as well back there. Too bad he's a has-been. And as I say that, karma comes back to bite me with that one. So I'll keep my mouth shut. Now, can the leaders make it to the end? I'm pretty sure they can. But this is going to be the white flag lap. And right now we're in 7th. I'd be perfectly content from where I'm at. I guess Rusty somehow got around Newman. All right, white flag. No one else is coming down the pit road. We're about 7 seconds behind Dale Jarrett and Labonte. Well, 9 behind Labonte, but you get the point.
Keep an eye on your mirror. He's not too happy with you.
I'm not really mirror driving right now, spotter. I'm sorry, crew chief. Just make sure we keep the car clean one last time around Watkins Glen. As, honestly, in terms of the action, it's been kind of uneventful. But we just played a really smart race. Gotta finish it, though, first.
I'd like to see him stay back there.
You keep saying that as like he's an actual threat. For the line. Well, whoever won this race completely deserved it. As I was nowhere near to do anything to lead a lap or anything like that. But coming off the final corner of the last lap, we're going to come home in P7, our second top 10 of the season. Let's go!
That's a top 10 finish. Good work. We'll take a top 10.
Rudd gets another win. He sweeps the road course races, actually. And McMurray finishes 9th. What the hell? No!
The drivers didn't spend much time behind that Pontiac pace car today.
Well, you're right, but that just makes for a better race, in my opinion. It really makes the better drivers stand out that much more.
The 56 car ended up in the top 10 at the end of the race.
Of course, all these teams want to win every race, but a top 10 finish is still a great accomplishment at the racetrack.
Well, that's all the time we have today. Join us again for our next live broadcast of NASCAR Winston Cup Racing right here on the voice of NASCAR, MRN.
Well, that was really short now, wasn't it? Very good stuff. I was not impressed that... Well, I'm not really impressed. I would say more like not happy that somehow Jamie McMurray finishes 9th. God dang it. My one race to hopefully take advantage of, you know, Jamie McMurray being back there. He finishes just shy of ahead of me. Dang it. Anyway, we got a lot of sponsorship income. Let's just take a look at the top 10. Rudd now gets, I think at this point, would be win number 100 for Wood Brothers, I think. It's either that or 101. Yeah, he's done something that basically nobody at Wood Brothers is ever going to do, and I don't see Harrison Burton doing it anytime soon. Anyway, top 10 is Rudd for his 3rd win of the season. Jeff Gordon 2nd, Mark Martin 3rd, Stewart 4th, Labonte 5th, Jarrett 6th, ourselves in 7th, Rusty Wallace 8th, Jamie McMurray 9th, and Jerry Nadeau 10th. Well, that's pretty good, Nadeau being in the top 10. As we take a look at the rest of the field now, we finished ahead of Joe Nemechek, so we definitely got our sponsorship money there. Junior, unfortunately, got, you know, he's going to get hit hard in the points. Stan Barrett, welcome back to the NASCAR Cup Series, mate, and you finishes in the top 30. All right, who finished last? Jeff Green did. Oh, yeah, that was because he blew up. Hermie Sadler finished second to last, and Jimmy Johnson, a very unorthodox 41st place finish for him. I mean, this is how you can tell. This is definitely before his dominant years. Well, with that being said, we had a very fantastic race at Watkins Glen. Getting our second top 10 of the year, we definitely improved a lot, hopefully in the points. Junior is still the point leader over Kevin Harvick. That finish moved us up to 31st. We're still a good ways back. Fortunately, McMurray's now in 23rd in the points. I don't think we're catching him, especially after that. We're 400 points back still. But we got 2 awards that race, the Rookie of the Race and the Pole Award. I like that. Mark Martin led most of the race. Sadly enough, I guess it just wasn't there. Terry Labonte got the award we could never do. And, okay, this is BS and you know it, game. Michael Waltrip gets the fastest lap of the race. All right, so there you have it. We're going to see you guys next time at Michigan. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. It helps out the channel. We're getting closer and closer to 300, so I'll have to figure out something there, what we could do about that. But I'm trying to get 300 before the first season ends. We're still not quite there yet. It's pretty for it to be in the end, but I do want to get something soon. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time at Michigan.